Now, some quite literally striking pictures to leave you with from Dundee in Tayside in Scotland, where residents there didn't get much sleep on Sunday night. A massive electrical storm raged for hours and torrential rain battered the city as thunder boomed and bolts of lightning lit up the night sky. After weeks of scorching temperatures, Britain's Met Office is forecasting flash floods and heavy thunderstorms across much of the UK in the coming days. Quite incredible pictures.
A look at some of the extreme weather we've seen this summer as downpours and flash flooding replaced last week's heat wave. Some pretty dramatic pictures around, weren't they, yesterday afternoon?
Lots,
in Devon,
yeah.
Cornwall and campsites washed out.
Yeah, lots of dramatic pictures. I know we've been waiting for the rain, but it hasn't obviously been great news for everybody, has it? It hasn't been
Carol's
good.
predicting, it just ran off all those places,
It
didn't it?
didn't it? Yeah. And Carol, we finally saw some rain yesterday.
Absolutely right, Sal, and some of us had a real deluge as well. Good morning, everybody. Now, this morning we are starting with some rain in some parts of the country as well, and today we'll have again scattered thunderstorms. It's a good way of describing it because not all of us will catch one, but like yesterday, if you get one, it could be torrential and it could actually lead to some flash flooding.
But after the baking heat that we talked about, hosepipe bans, we just want to share these pictures with you this morning. This is the scene in Truro in Cornwall yesterday, where, as you can see, the rain well and truly arrived. I know there were images like that from lots of various different places yesterday, but that's Truro.
And although for those businesses and homes, for some of them affected, it was horrible, what was striking is that for most people, seeing the rain pouring on an August day was such a relief, wasn't it?
Was a relief,
on social
wasn't it?
media
Yeah.
saying, at last, we've got some water because the garden needs it, the farmers need it. And we'd almost forgotten what it was like.
Yes. So, shall we find out what the weather is looking like for the next few days? Morning, Carol. What can you tell us?
Good morning, both. I can tell you I saw rain for the first time in weeks this morning when I was driving into work. And there is more rain in the forecast in the shape of some thunderstorms as well. Rather like yesterday, we're looking at scattered thunderstorms, especially so across England and Wales. Now, if you catch one like yesterday, there will be some torrential downpours, the risk of some flash flooding, but not all of us will see one. Temperatures coming down 18 to about 22 Celsius. So as John said at the outset, or Sally, you might mean yourself, it really is very changeable and has been and is going to continue to be in the next few days.
Carol, I will claim that one. Thank you very much indeed. Whoever it was,
Sal.
let's say it was me.
You heard it here
It
first.
was definitely you.
Thanks for the confirmation. Carol, thank you.
It has been changing, hasn't it?
It certainly has, Sal. Yes. Good morning, everyone. The next few days is also going to be quite changeable. Today, we've got further scattered thunderstorms, primarily across England and Wales. They're hit and miss like yesterday. Not all of us will catch one, but if you do, there is the risk of flash flooding. Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. And I'm going to show you the rainfall totals over the next 3 days. So if I run this sequence, this is what we are expecting. And if you have a look up here, here's the key. So for some with the very light blues, really not much at all, if anything. And if we zoom in so you get a closer look at the southeast, where of course we've been devoid of rain for some time until yesterday, well, look how we've got the dark blues indicating 30 to 50 millimetres. Now, these are thunderstorms that are producing these batches of rain. So they do vary depending on where you are. So the pale blues, again, not much, if anything, to write home about.